Welcome, seekers of light and wisdom. Today I'm sharing a modern day journey inspired by the Pistis Sophia, where the divine Sophia speaks 13 repentance prayers to reunite with the Source. I've reimagined these sacred prayers for our modern lives so we can heal, awaken, and honor that tiny flicker of the divine flame within us all. Because these prayers are deep and powerful, I've split them into 2 videos so you can fully immerse yourself in each part without rushing. This first part will guide you through repentance 1 through 6, helping you reflect, release, and realign with the higher light. Think of this as a spiritual reset button, a way to restore your energy, reconnect with your flicker of divine flame, and invite clarity in your life. Repentance 1. I recognize that I have fallen away from the light and descended into confusion and darkness. I can see that I trusted in powers that were not truly divine, and they pulled me down into their realm. Now that I understand my mistake, I lift my awareness upward toward the higher light and call for help. I ask the true light to remember me and to shine on me again, so I may rise out of this confusion and return to the place where truth lives. Repentance 2. I realize that the darkness around me is the result of my own wandering and my own lack of understanding. I allowed the arrogant powers of the lower realms to deceive me, and now I feel their presence and oppression. Even so, I know the light still exists above all of this. I call to that light with faith and hope, asking it to rescue me from the trap of these false rulers and restore me to clarity and peace. Repentance 3. I feel surrounded by forces that try to keep me trapped in their world of chaos. They boast about their powers and try to convince me that there is no higher reality beyond them. But inside myself, I remember the true light from which I came. Because of that memory, I refuse to believe their lies. I turn my mind and my heart upward again, asking the light to strengthen me so I can rise beyond these deceptive powers. Repentance 4. I recognize that my suffering has become a teacher. The darkness I experience now shows me clearly that the lower realms cannot give me true fulfillment. I remember the brightness of the divine light and realize that only it can restore my true nature. Because of this understanding, I call even more strongly for the light to shine upon me and lift me up from the depths of confusion. Repentance 5. The rulers of this lower world continue to press against me, hoping I will give up and remain in their domain. They try to silence my call for the higher light, yet I refuse to stop seeking the truth. I keep my awareness focused upward and continue calling for help, trusting that the true divine source hears my voice and will not abandon me. Repentance 6. Even though the darkness grows intense and the pressure from these powers increases, my faith in the higher light grows stronger. I understand now that the light is the true ruler of all realms, even those that appear hostile. Because of that understanding, I remain confident that the light will eventually overcome the darkness and guide me back to my original place. That's the end of the first half of these powerful prayers, luminous ones. If these prayers stirred something in your soul, like, save, and share them with fellow seekers. Someone else's flicker might need this today. the journey isn't over. In video 2, we'll continue with Repentance 7 through 13, guiding you fully back to the divine light and source. Make sure you watch the next part to complete your spiritual reset and feel the full power of the prayers. Drop a comment below about which of the first 6 prayers resonated most with you. Your insight could help another seeker reconnect with their inner flame. Remember, your flicker is sacred. Your flame is unstoppable, and together, we rise. Till next time, remember, we're all in this together, my friend. One love.